Hey everybody, welcome back to Do You Make Money? Because I do. My name is Brands, and today we're going to be going over the Animal Farm and drip as usual. But before we get started, I have to let you know I am not a financial advisor. I do not get financial advice on this channel, so don't seek financial advice from me. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Click the little bell icon to be notified when I drop more videos, and drop a comment in the comment section to help me out with the YouTube algorithm. So let's go ahead and get started. Right now we are on defi.animalfarm.app. The BUSD TVL is at 134 million, so it's down about 30 million. And it's, in my opinion, nothing to worry about. It's just the overall market conditions. You know, everything right now, whether it's the stock market or the crypto market, is not doing well. And there is a lot of Binance FUD going around. So while they figure that all out, I'm just riding out these market conditions, accumulating, dollar cost averaging, doing what I usually do. So I'm not too worried about the TVL going down. It'll go right back up when everything gets settled. But as far as everything else on the Animal Farm goes, everything is looking great. Dog pound's working, piggy bank's working, pig pen's working, drip garden's working, all the farms, all the pools. Everything is working as it should be. So right now, I'm just enjoying what the Animal Farm has to offer. Could it be better? Yes. Will it be better? Yes. So I'm not too worried about it. I'm just going to enjoy the holidays with my family and friends. And in 2023, the Animal Farm will be the place to be, and drip will surely follow up right behind the Animal Farm when the focus comes back to drip. So if we go to the pig pen, right now I still have my good old 34.14 pigs staked in the pig pen. My claimable BUSD is at $4.13. And that's because I've been claiming. Matter of fact, I believe I claimed yesterday. So it's been producing claimable BUSD. Could it be better? Of course. And the reason why it is not better is because the BUSD and rewards vault has been steadily going down. But as you can see up here, it says Animal Farm governance is now live. Pretty sure most of us have voted on the BUSD injections for the pig pen. So it looks like weekly will be what we can expect. The claimable pigs that I have from my staked pigs is not good. Not good. Reason being, as I've mentioned before, the pigs in the reward vault is just so low. It's only $41,950 worth of pigs, which is 459.25 pigs. Now you got to spread this out amongst all of these pigs that are locked, that are in the pig pen. So right now it says total pigs locked is 333,697, and 459 pigs. Trying to send out rewards to all of these pigs that are locked is not really a good look right now. So it's going to take a little while for this rewards vault to fill up. Again, as I always say, we just got to be patient. Let the game theory kick in. Let the Animal Farm do what it needs to do. And everything will work itself out in the end. So if we come over here to the dog pound, my auto compounding pool is at 41.54 dogs staked. My claimable pigs is 0.1442, which is equivalent to $13.17. And if we come down, my stakes right now are at 49% tax reduction, and the last two are 45% tax reduction. So we're getting close to the 50% tax reduction. The dog's price right now is at $43.68. The pig's price is at $91.35. So the game theory is starting to kick in. People are getting closer to that 90%. Is it 90? No, it's 94% tax reduction for having your taxes reduced. So you only pay 6% on your taxes. So people are starting to get close to that 94. It's still a little ways to go, but I know a lot of people aren't shooting for 94%. They're shooting for the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, maybe the 80s. But a lot of people are going to start selling because maybe you've seen in other videos, as other YouTubers have pointed out, that you're basically just getting free dogs. You stake your money, you get free dogs, and you are able to sell those dogs once the tax reduction is low enough. And the dogs token, we have to remember, is a rewards token, so it's meant to be sold. And the pigs token is the governance token. That's the main one you want to build up, the one you want to stake to get the BUSD claimable rewards and have an ownership of the animal farm. So if we come down, my withdraw dogs LP from farm is at 0.59. So that's equivalent to $124.54. We come over here to the farms. I'm going to go to the farms first, and you'll notice that I do now have drip BUSD staked. I have 22.861 staked, and the dogs earned from that is 0.009. So I just staked that yesterday. We come up top and see my personal earnings. It says 1 day I'm earning about 40 cents. In 30 days I'm earning $12.07. And in a year it would be $146.80. Now I'm going to build this up so you may see this grow over time. This is not its final form. The potential for the drip BUSD farm is far greater than a lot of other pools and farms. On the animal farm, it's one of the best, but right now the APR is down quite a bit. It's 188, and a lot of the APR on the farm is down. I mean, the dogs BUSD is at 61.5, dogs wrap BNB is at 53.82. So the APR on the farm overall has taken a huge hit, but again, it's a game of patience. So I'm just stacking my drip BUSD, and this will eventually go back up when the price of pigs and dogs goes back up and the BUSD TVL in the farm goes back up. It's gonna do what it does because it's designed to work that way. So again, I'm not worried about it. I'm just enjoying the ride right now, and enjoying that free money that we're getting from it. Now, over time, I suspect that the rewards from the drip BUSD staked will go up significantly once we get an influx of new capital, new investors, and the marketing kicks in. There's a lot more utility, single asset staking, the dogs roulette game, pig pen game, any other game he has planned, and the Scratchy, when Scratchy comes out, and anything else that may come to the animal farm, such as lending, insurance. This is where I want to be. So right now, all of that stuff is going to come later on down the line. It'll be like 2023, 2024. So again, my thinking was, why not build this up right now? Because I have the opportunity to, and let this grow over time. Because again, right now, it's not a lot. It's this is, I believe, under $100. It's around $80 worth or so, and that is not a lot to have staked in the drip BUSD farm. But again, as I build this up over a year or two, come back and check me out then and see how much dogs I'm earning from my staked drip BUSD. So if we come to the pools, my BUSD staked is at 500. So I have reached that milestone that I was speaking about the previous video. My dogs earned right now is 0.110, which is equivalent to $4.83. And again, every time I add a stake to this pool, it takes out the dogs earned and sends it to my wallet. So again, this is not a representation of all the dogs that I've earned. over the course of time that I have been staking this 500 BUSD. We come up and look at my personal earnings. For one day, I'm earning $1.24. 30 days, I'm earning $37.25. And 1 year, I'm earning $453.18. Again, this is a long-term play. Started off at about $100 and something dollars. I can't really remember, but now it's already up to 500. I just keep adding to it every single week. Next goal is about 750, and then after that it's 1,000. And I'm assuming by then that dogs will be at a higher price. That's just an assumption. It could be lower, I don't know. But again, the whole purpose of this is to debank. So I'm using this as my savings account. And over time, I'm adding to this, and I want to be able to earn dogs from it. And if I need to take money from it in the near future, then I'll unstake whatever I need, use that money to, pay bills or pay a car note or whatever I need to do with it. But I'll always keep adding to this because money in the bank, in my opinion, right now, especially with inflation and everything that's going on in the world, the dollar dropping, it's not a good place to hold your money. I mean, you're better off having your money stuffed in your pillows or stuffed in your mattress or just scattered in your closet, collecting dust. Because if you have your money in a savings account right now, you're probably doing just that, collecting dust. At least here on the animal farm, I'm collecting dogs, putting my money to work for me. And that's the whole purpose of the animal farm. So moving on from the BUSD pool, we can come over here to the drip garden, and I am currently at 16.4 million plants grown. So I've been taking LPs out, and I've also been compounding, a mixture of both. But the LPs are going into the drip BUSD LP farm. And before that, I was also splitting up the drip BUSD and taking the BUSD and selling the drip for BUSD and putting it into the BUSD pool. So it's serving two purposes. Right now, I've switched over to it focusing on adding LPs to the drip BUSD LP farm. Unfortunately, the drip garden is not doing well. The total LP locked is 280,000, and that's a far cry from where we were a month or so ago. Right now, I'm making about 2.7 LPs a day, and when we were at the height of this, before the animal farm launched, I was at 8.5 LPs a day. So we've taken quite a significant hit with the drip garden. I'm not giving up on it. It's just that the drip garden, for it to function correctly, drip needs to go back up, and this contract needs to go back up for it to be efficient, for it to actually be a worthwhile investment. Because right now I'm just taking whatever LPs I can. The decay is just awful, but you know what, there's nothing I could really do about that right now. So I'm trying to put my LPs to work because I've been compounding for months and months on end, and it's time to do something for, it's time to do something with this drip garden instead of compounding where it's not really doing anything but losing value. Once everything starts turning around, then I'll come back and start adding fresh capital to this. And again, I might start another drip garden and build that up, but only when things start to turn around for the drip garden. So moving on, we are at my faucet. Right now, I am at 1.535K in my deposits, and my available is 4.133. My max payout is 5.604, and my claimed is 1.123. I have been claiming from this, but don't worry, I've been taking that drip and putting it into the animal farm. I have no intention of turning this into fiat. I'm just keeping it within the ecosystem. Right now, in my opinion, the animal farm is the better opportunity. because if we come over here to the price of drip, it's at 83 cents. It is steadily going down, and there's nothing we can really do about it. Again, we are waiting on the utility that is going to be coming to the faucet and the reservoir, and we're also waiting on the new UI updates. So again, Forex has a 4-man team working on building out the drip network. We just have to wait. As far as I know, I believe it is going to launch somewhere around, I'd say towards the end of January or around February. He again has a 4-man team working on it, and I mentioned this in a previous video that this 4-man team, I guess they came as a package when he hired them on, so I'm assuming that they work together for a period of time and that they work well together. So I'm guessing that they're going to be able to knock all this out much faster than we all think. And Forex is doing a drip AMA, I believe sometime this week. Right now the date is December 20th, the year is 2022. So this week we may be getting a holiday AMA, and he's going to be talking about drip faucet, the drip network, what's coming, everything that's going to be implemented, maybe some kind of time frame we could expect. Don't expect him to give a date. He said he's not doing that anymore. So he did mention that, they're going to be able to knock this out. It's not a lot of work that needs to be done in the back end. It's more front end work. They're not going to be adding a lot of contracts or any contracts at all, as far as I know. So it's going to be front end work. It's going to be UI work. It's going to be layer 2 utility added on top of the fountain and on top of the reservoir, and any other surprises and goodies that might come our way. Maybe Forex has something else up his sleeve that we don't know about. And even if he doesn't, and it's just all of the things that he's mentioned over and over again, I am confident that he is going to implement other utilities for drip. He's mentioned it multiple times in multiple AMAs. So once things like Scratchy comes out, Pigpen game comes out and it's implementing drip, other games that come out and it's implementing drip, maybe lending comes out, it's implementing drip. In my opinion, the price of drip is not going to be 83 cents. It's not going to be 70 cents. It's not going to be 50 cents. It's not going to be 25 cents. So that's it for this update. This video is running a little bit long. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Tick the little bell icon to be notified when I drop more videos, and drop a comment in the comment section to help me out with the YouTube algorithm. And I will talk to you all later.